Evening rush hour in Portsmouth. The man has collapsed on the pavement. He's suffered a seizure and people hurrying home from work have stopped to help.
Just come across David in the streets, had a suspected epileptic fit, dropped and crashed.
David, are you known to have epilepsy? Yeah. Controlled by medication, is it?
Yeah.
Have you been taking your medications? You have? OK, good.
Apart from the epilepsy, emergency care assistant Kristian Bowbrick is concerned about any injuries David might have from hitting the pavement.
Your head. Have you bumped your head, yeah?
We banged on the floor.
OK. OK. All right. Rest yourself down for a minute. I'm just going to put this on your finger. Do you remember the lead up to the seizure? You do?
It was,
David is conscious and talking, but it's all a struggle.
Do you know where you are right now, David? On your way home from work? OK. All right, you're on Lake Road at the minute. What we'll do, we'll get you in the back of the ambulance, a bit more comfortable, and then we'll do a few more observations on you, all right? Do you know what's caused the epilepsy? Have you had it since childhood? Or?
I've only had it for 3 months.
Right, OK. All right, so they're still sort of investigating what may have caused it.
Well, they know what's causing it, but they're still trying to get it under control.
OK.
It emerges that David suffered 30 seizures in the last 6 months. Doctors have diagnosed the neurological disorder that's causing his epilepsy, but they don't know why it suddenly developed.
And when did you have your last seizure?
It must be nearly 4 weeks ago.
OK. And how are you feeling now?
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy. That's not surprising, to be honest. OK, just going to take your temperature now. I'm going to put this in your ear.
Kristian needs to go through all the usual checks to make sure nothing else is wrong. David's face is swollen and bruised from the fall.
How much pain are you in with that bump on the side of your head? Just sore. OK. What do you want us to do with you now?
I want to go home.
You want to go home? Right.
But the ambulance crew need to make sure there is someone to keep an eye on him before they take him home.
Do you live alone?
No, I live with my girlfriend.
Is she at home?
She should be, yes.
And if she's willing to take charge of you and look after you, I have no objection.
At home, girlfriend Becky and her daughter Bethany are learning to cope with David's seizures. Now they must watch out for any after effects of the fall. He was unconscious for a few minutes.
Keep an eye on him.
Yep.
If he deteriorates, if he starts talking nonsense,
Just phone him.
if he collapses, yeah, call 999, get an
Okay.
ambulance out. Make sure throughout the night that he's rousable.
Okay.
You don't need to fully wake him up, but just sort of make sure that he's rousable.
Okay, I'm used to
Okey-dokey.
dealing with it, as you can probably
Yeah.
imagine.
Obviously,
Which
yeah.
have gone 3 weeks, so this is a bit gutting, really.
OK.
Despite the repetitive seizures, David's continuing to work.
Tax man. Ambulance drivers don't like that.
Ambulance drivers don't like being called ambulance drivers.
Sorry.
You can call us ambulance crew if you like.
Okay. Hello, ambulance crew.
By being a taxman, I get called lots of things.
The humour is a welcome sign that David's getting back to his old self. He's feeling exhausted, but that's normal after suffering a seizure.
Rest up, take it easy. And I think he needs a bit of pampering. Yeah, needs a bit of pampering.
Take it easy, mate.
All right.
Good night, folks.
David's in good hands,
Thank you ever so much for bringing
and Kristian and Dick can get back on the road. Time now to catch up with some of the real rescues that we've been following today.